Week 4 of the NFL is in the books, and there are 5 simple truths that we all have to face right now. Truth number 1, Quentin Johnston is no fluke. He's here. The breakout's happening. He's averaging 84 yards and a touchdown per game. He's sitting as the wide receiver 4 through 4 weeks. And look, Ladd McConkey is a damn good wide receiver, but the fact that Johnston is producing while limiting McConkey might be even more impressive. The way this offense is deploying him is a huge part of his blow up, but that's just his reality as a fantasy player. And now we just have to view him as a must start. He hasn't had a miss one time this year so far. Truth number 2, Puka Nacua is the best wide receiver in fantasy right now. He's also putting up 125 receiving yards a game, which puts him on pace for a 2,000 yard season. He's the wide receiver 1 the rest of the way, and I don't think that's even up for debate anymore. Truth number 3, James Cook is an outlier and we just have to live with it. I love James Cook coming into the NFL because of how efficient he was, but I let the efficiency that he had last year on the Bills convince me he had to regress this season, and that made me fade him at his price. Some players though, they just defy the odds, and I have to admit that Cook is just one of them. Last year, the only running back who averaged more fantasy points per snap and per touch than Cook was Jahmyr Gibbs. Cook was already on a great offense, and now he's got an even bigger role this year. And it's time to just view him as what he is, and that's an elite running back. Truth number 4 is that Drake May is this year's best late round quarterback. This is exactly why we were targeting him in drafts. And I know a lot of people in the upper hand community have him as their quarterback because of that. And he's delivered. He's 4th among all quarterbacks in rushing attempts, and he's also the overall QB4 through 4 weeks, only behind Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Patrick Mahomes. He's fully living up to the plan. And finally, truth number 5, Rome Odunze is on the verge of a full-on breakout. He's averaging 74 yards a game, he already has 5 touchdowns through 4 weeks, and he's clearly the Bears wide receiver 1. And look, Rome was one of my favorite targets coming into the year. I projected him as the Bears wide receiver 1, and I know there was a lot of pushback on that. Now he's the overall wide receiver 3 in fantasy through 4 weeks, and this is just the beginning. This video is brought to you by Mike's Hard Lemonade. They're teaming up with Fantasy Life to bring you the ultimate sweepstakes with fresh prizes dropping every week. We're talking Fantasy Life Plus subscriptions, gift cards to Homage, New Era, and Knockaround, plus LG TVs and soundbars. And the grand prize, a trip to this year's big game. Enter the sweepstakes to win.